can't hear it. So that's good.
Yeah, it's funny goes out. Fix that in there. Playing right now.
Advice from the Duff Pick'em All-Stars.
That's right.
Hear that? It's the winds of game.
Wings, heaven have brought you here today to listen to the Duff Pick'em All-Stars as we four have triumphed this week because two other people who said they might be here, one person said he would be here. But anyway, we're here. We're here to give you pro Pick'em advice. I'm the Orange Peanut. Up above me is Icehouse. Below me there is Grody Gloater in the Commish. We are here to provide you fantasy football advice that in some cases will be quite valuable. In other cases may not. It may depend on the revision of your system that you're currently using. Right, Icehouse? The revision counts. Keep revising.
Sure, absolutely.
Being adaptive. Keep making sure you take one person in your league and just completely do all the opposite picks of that person. Because somehow that could work in some cases with that. But yeah, so let's.
Well, it was his only way of trying to win the week to actually get close enough to win or get into first place. JB, it was the
It was
wasn't
pretty
that
much
he
like,
did it.
I'm down a
Last
bunch
ditch
of points.
effort.
The only chance I have is this, so fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I've been tracking your revisions through these shows, and we're at 25.9J. It might have done a thing, but we're gonna let the commission talk about
now,
that.
it could easily just be at like 15, but since you started at a made-up number.
I think I did. I wonder what number I did start with here. What number did I start with? I have to go back. 20. I started at 21.3H back in November 10th, 2021. So.
Not sure why you have that written down.
21 sounds about right because, I mean, how long have we been doing? I mean, even before we were doing the podcast, I mean, we were still doing Pro Pick'em, so, you know, he's probably revised it a few times.
21.3H.
It looks like math homework.
Well, this is how I track who goes when. Darn it! You know, this is how I do what I do. Looks like math.
All right. Well, whatever works for you, numbers savant.
Thank you. Might just call me Milton Wadhams. Just do my math in the basement over here. But let's get some better math that what some of us may appreciate here. Let's go over last week's stats with Commish. Yo, Commish.
Let's see. Boss won the week with 84 points. You and JV and Tommy got 63 for second and third. Anthony got 48. Kevin got 46. Eric got 43. Skins got 42, and I got 31. Probably would have changed some of my picks had I not been meandering about downtown Minneapolis.
In the Bears game, the Commish was at the Bears game, which we were all really excited for those pictures coming on in.
Yeah, I was not paying attention to anything else going on. The only thing they showed was Detroit beating Green Bay, so the whole entire crowd could cheer that because to hell with the Packers.
Yeah, right. Right.
Let's see. Yeah, as far as favored versus underdog, it was 6 and 10. As 6 picks were the 6 favorites were the correct picks, 10 underdogs were the correct picks. We all got Washington right. We all got Tampa right. We all got Tennessee wrong. JV was the only one that got Miami right.
Yay!
Kevin was the only one that got Cleveland right. That's it for those.
That was a good. I had a feeling about Miami. It just something smelled like an upset there against a game that doesn't really matter at all. So,
yeah.
But Commish, the big game from last week was the Indy Jacksonville game.
No, it wasn't.
It was. It was for me. It was for me because this is officially the last time that I will be, and I'm putting this on video on recording. This is the last time I will be just blindly doing max points on Miles Jack. Icehouse and I went over some statistics off camera, and we have discovered that Jacksonville, over the past 4 years since Miles Jack has joined the team, has been the second worst team to cover the spread out of all the games. So only failing by
good.
only failing by 1 to the New York Jets. So, yeah, I gotta say, not a winning strategy. Probably. I mean, in all seriousness, there were 12 times this season that Jacksonville not cover the spread. Then my 16 points could have been more wisely spent elsewhere. And this is why better to listen to some of these other folks for their picks rather than blind from the stupid. But yeah, overall, Icehouse, you win. Raise your glasses up to Icehouse here for a successful win of the week last week. Close game. Well done, Icehouse. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Crack one open to that.
Yeah. You having a hams? Is that what you're having up there?
No,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
you
epic.
betcha.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
nice.
Flavor action right there.
I still haven't cracked open the old shock top Belgian whites.
Oh, that's all right. I'm having myself a classic Miller Lite. Beer drinkers like. But yeah, since it's playoff week and there was a limited number of games to pick from, Icehouse had the brilliant thought that everyone should just cover kind of one game. And then when we do the quick picks, maybe spend a little bit more time if someone knows something about some of those games. We're going to start off with last week's first place person. Icehouse, you chose Kansas City. Oh, no fooling on that one there. Against the barely making it in there Pittsburgh Milk Jug Throwers. Tell us some stats.
Well, according to Ben Roethlisberger, they have no chance. So that's all we need to know, right? I mean,
That's a quote?
the man said it himself. He's like, we got no chance.
What?
So,
Oh, come on. Don't shortchange the quote. Don't be that asshole that takes things out of context. He said we're probably underdogs by 20 points, so we have no chance of winning this game. So let's just go have some fun.
He did say that.
All right, there you go. Thanks,
on
Joe.
CBS Sports, Fox News. Good Lord, Ben.
And to be honest, he's not wrong, right? I don't know what the spread is on this game. I haven't looked yet, but like
12 and a half.
12 and a half to
Oh,
Yahoo.
boy.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. So I mean, he's not wrong. You might as well go have some fun. Especially considering it's probably going to be his last game if they don't win.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where I'm at. It's like, so anyway, I got a few stats just for whatever. So I saw some people saying, Kansas City basically gets a first round bye because they get to play Pittsburgh. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, So Big Ben has only thrown for 300 yards twice this season.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it's like, man, you think, okay, maybe KC's defense is not been good lately, but that's not an inspiring statistic.
They were when they played them, I think, 3 weeks ago when they crushed them 36-3.
Yeah, that was the other problem. It was like, yeah, no. All that being said, I mean, Najee Harris has been pretty damn good.
Yeah, you can't deny that. You really can't.
But at the same time, Pittsburgh has been terrible against Mahomes. I don't think
Najee Harris has not fumbled all season.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I mean,
That guy
Pittsburgh's
you want
never
on your
beaten
team?
Mahomes. I'm going to take 6 on Pittsburgh in the hope they somehow keep it close.
You're not confident that Kansas City's going to cover.
I'm the least confident of all these games that anything, I mean,
No.
I don't know. I mean, it's Big Ben's final game. He might just say, fuck it, and just do some sort of whatever the shit to keep it close enough. I don't know.
I think that's a fair play with that one. I really do think that that's a fair play.
Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen in this game. So, I mean, I'm not going to go big on it.
Yeah, so you put 6 points on Pittsburgh. I will be putting 8 points on Pittsburgh.
I told you to leave him alone.
I don't think
You need to start to listen.
I don't think that. I think Pittsburgh's got a solid defense. I know they're not playing in Pittsburgh. They've got a defense that when they show up, man, are they formidable, especially against bad teams like Cleveland. especially with that. But yeah, Grody, what's your thought?
Yeah, I think obviously the last time they played them, where Kansas City kind of just shellacked them. I think it was a different kind of game. I think they just kind of had some lucky breaks go their way. Yeah, I think it's a for playoffs, and obviously Big Ben having experience and Mike Tomlin having experience in the playoffs. I think it ends up, maybe they lose by 10. So I think the Steelers as well. I got 6 points on it.
That's 6 points on the Steelers as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Yo-Yo Commish, your thoughts? So far, it's
Let's see. It's a tough one. Actually, really funny. All the home teams are favored in this.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, if the law of averages says anything, I can't believe there's a Monday night game. That blows my mind.
Wow. What the hell?
Not wow,
cool,
you mean
but
wow.
Wow. Yeah, wow.
It's not in Arizona.
Oh, well.
But I guess to be able to watch, no, because you could do 3 games on Saturday and 3 games on Sunday. Do a noon, a 3-er, and a night game Saturday, a noon, a 3-er, and a night game on Sunday.
Well, I for one am thankful.
That's
for
what they
an
did
extra
last
night
year.
of football.
Yeah, but I mean Monday night it's on probably on ESPN, which means you can't watch it
Oh,
unless you have ESPN,
oh,
I
take
do,
that
so that's cool.
which I don't have ESPN, so fuck
Yeah.
them. Oh, sorry, got distracted.
You're fine. We got the KC Pittsburgh game.
Oh yeah, this is. Well, I'm gonna have 6 points on this game, and I'm inclined to think that Big Ben's attitude, in general, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's sort of that David versus Goliath mentality where it doesn't matter. We're supposed to lose anyway. So, like he said, let's go out and have some fun. Guys are going to be a little bit more risk taking, and I think it'll might pay off more. They might not win this game, but I don't know. I got to imagine it's going to be close. So I'll put my 6-er on Pittsburgh.
6-er on
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like, okay, they're probably not going to win, but I don't think they're going to get destroyed.
Yeah. Landslide for Pittsburgh. That makes sense. Very good. All right. I picked Cincinnati versus Las Vegas. This team does have a little bit of a history. Las Vegas, the Raiders lead the series 21-12, and a lot of those victories do come out of the late 70s, early 80s, when the Raiders were just a phenom in terms of team. They were amazing back then. Currently speaking, this is the first game that's going to play on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, there's 9.6 points being put on Cincinnati, with 59% of people going for Cincinnati and 8.4% going for Las Vegas. We all saw late on, Monday? At least a couple of us saw that we're watching on Zoom together. Raiders just squeaked in terms of coming on in. The Bengals had a problem the week prior to last week with Burrow going out with an injury. He has been practicing this week, so it's looking like he's going to play. However, one of the Bengals wide receivers, T. Higgins, looks like he may be out with an injury, so that limits the offense just a little bit. But I think if Chase is kind of playing, that's maybe a moot point. The Raiders currently have the 7th worst passing defense in the NFL, and Burrows is a passing quarterback. Burrow's quarterback style is a passing quarterback. Got to make sure I pluralize that guy's name. But it looks like he will play, and it's going to be played in Cincinnati. Now, weather is a little bit of a factor with this game. There is a snowstorm that is going to be blowing in over the weekend. Early predictions showed that there's going to be snow in the game. Bengals Stadium is outdoors, but it's kind of looking more recently like precipitation's gone down to anywhere between 10 to 20%, depending on which channel that you're looking at. It's going to be a cold game, 30 degrees Fahrenheit cooler by the lake. And I think the Raiders traveling at that point are going to have a little bit of a problem playing with that. The total point score is 48.5, and the Bengals are currently favored in this one by 5.5. A lot of that's home field advantage happening. I think the Bengals are going to pull this one off. I think Burrow is just going to come out gunslinging, but I also think that the Raiders know who Burrow is going to throw to with T. Higgins being out. That limits the number of weapons that they can throw to. You still have Ozuma. You still have, of course, you have Chase. You've got Boyd. So you've got some other people that are able to throw to, not to mention Mixon, who's just been phenomenal for the second half of the season. So anyway, I will be putting 14 points on the Bengals to take this one. Grody, your thoughts?
I think even earlier on in the year when the Raiders did lose to the Bengals, I think it was 32-10, something like that, 32-12, by 20 points. I think it was a different Raiders team. I think they've kind of gotten some of their shit together. And with them getting into the playoffs the way they did, I feel like they're a little bit fired up. I don't know if they'll win the game, but I could definitely see Cincinnati winning on like a last-minute field goal. Burrow being hurt does kind of put some worry that they may not try to rely on him too much. So maybe a lower-scoring game. So I got 10 points on the Raiders.
Ooh, 10 points. And that did cross my mind. If there were a handful of teams, I would say that would be managing to bungle things up at the last points of their season. And the Bengals, I would say, classify in there. So how many points on the Raiders? You got 10?
10, yeah.
10 points on the Raiders with their Commish. Your thoughts?
It's funny because of all the percentages on the right side, this one's what? Oh, the third lowest for the favorite. Narrowly edging out the Rams in terms of pick distribution.
Yeah, I mentioned the Raiders are the 7th worst passing defense. I think the Bengals are something like the 13th or the 14th. They're not that much better. So this should be kind of a passer's game.
Yeah, not if it snows.
Not if it snows, and yeah, the weather is not looking great for the day. So,
I don't know. It'd be hard for me to sell that all the underdogs. I mean, I guess, well, I don't know, 12.5, 5.5, 8.5, and a 4. No, 2 4s. Those could all conceivably go the underdog route. The 3, I think, is the only one that you'd be a safe bet on Dallas. I think I'm gonna go. You know what? I'll go Cincinnati on this one.
Cincinnati, he goes
for 10 points.
10 points on Cincy. I like it. Icehouse, rounding it out. What do you say?
I just want to run back to one point you said about the weather report.
Mm-hmm.
Cooler by the lake. How far is the lake from Cincinnati, John?
I can't help it. When I hear temperatures and the weather,
Probably, let's ballpark it 150 miles.
Well, come on. When you listen to WBBM,
I don't know.
That's what you hear all the time.
Just to know that out there, when you said that, I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure Cincinnati's not near a fucking lake.
You're correct. You're excellent geography.
But anyways, I've heard different things. It's like Vegas playing overtime. Maybe they'll be tired, and since he's had the extra week of rest. I just don't know. I mean, the T. Higgins thing got me. I might change my points. I
just got an update. Waller has been limited today in practice. So he had himself a little injury in the last game.
Higgins is a surprise pop-up. So I'm going to take Vegas for 8. But if something changes the Higgins situation, I might swap over.
Okay.
I don't like betting on this game though.
That's an even Steven spread with it there. I like it. Okay. Grody has chosen to go out west and talk to us about the Los Angeles Rams against. Wow. Let us know some stats here, Grody.
Yeah, so they split their season meetings during the year. The first time the Cardinals winning 37-20, then the Rams winning 30-23. They've only met one time in the postseason. That was back in 1975, which they were the St. Louis Cardinals back then, and the Rams beat them 35-23. I have to go with the Rams on this one. I think they're, besides being short Robert Woods, they have played at full strength. I think the only good news for the Cardinals has been that potentially J.J. Watt could play. Some great news for the Rams is Eric Weddle unretired to play safety for them because their top safety actually went down with a season-ending injury.
Wow.
Eric Weddle's no slouch. He's a great safety. He played for the Ravens. He actually played previously for the Rams. So it's kind of good for them. It kind of gives them a quick pick-me-up, a guy that they know and that they're used to. And again, with the Cardinals, offensively, James Conner still, dealing with injuries. Chase Edmonds dealing with injuries. Hopkins isn't playing. And I think with Hopkins gone, I think it really limits the Cardinals' offense because they don't have a great pass catcher. AJ Green is not the AJ Green of the Cincinnati Bengals when he was there. He's good, but he just disconnects sometimes, and then the fucking Green Bay Packers win with an interception. Fucking bastards. Yeah. So I've got 14 points on the Rams. I think 4 points. I mean, it's a divisional game essentially for them. They know them. They've played them twice. It's at home for the Rams, so I think they got the fans. They're gonna have the juice. I think that they can definitely win by more than 4.
14 points on the juicy Rams there. What kind of juice you shaking loose there, Commish?
Yeah, I don't know.
Get some purple stuff, Sunny D.
I could see the Rams winning
some Snapple.
Winning this game. So I'll put 14 on the Rams.
14 on the Rams, says the Commish. Hey, Icehouse, what do you say?
I like 10 on the Rams.
10 on the Rams, he goes.
With D-Hop being out, I don't know. I just can't put it on Arizona. It's like, man.
I have faith in D-Hop being there in spirit. And Kyler Murray with some Murray magic. I will be putting 10 points on. Wow.
Is this going to be your new team next year?
No, it won't.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Yeah,
This is his new blind bet.
Intelligent decisions.
I'm blindly betting on an announcer.
It's like, this is completely different with this team.
At least it'll be on a good team, so it's you'll
have that
awful bad.
16 points on whoa.
Yeah.
We'll hear that 17 times next year.
Oh, man.
Max points on.
Like 6.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so that creates a little bit of some splits here. So I feel like I might be throwing away those points a little bit, knowing that D-Hop is out. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. We come down. So
lose by field goal.
Yeah, Scriptum is not here to talk about Philly versus Tampa Bay. So we come down to the Commish. Oh, we're talking about New England against the Let's Go Buffalo. Here's up with some stats, Commish.
Well, they split their season series 1 game apiece. As far as how they finished the year, let's see. Buffalo at home is 6-3, while New England on the road is 6-2, which doesn't necessarily bode well. Buffalo is currently riding a 4-game win streak while New England lost the last game of the season. In that 4-game win streak, Buffalo did beat New England. Buffalo's playoff history all time, they've played 34 games. They're 16-18. In the wild card round, they are 4-5. Last year, winning against the Indianapolis Colts. In fact, losing in the conference championship to the Kansas City Chiefs. Whereas the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wild cards, they were 0-5. So
Let's go Buffalo.
Not so much those years.
Yeah, that would be 2019, 2017, then way back to 1999, 1998, and 1996. Of course, Buffalo's famous for the fact that they went to 4 straight Super Bowls and lost all 4 of them, courtesy of one Jim Kelly.
Thank you, Jim.
The glory years.
I'm sure I could look up New England's playoff stats, but those are sort of different because Brady used to play for them and not anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna figure out something else for this, but I don't think I remembered what it was. I've got 12 points on the game, and I'm gonna put it on Buffalo.
12 points on. Let's go Buffalo. Icehouse. What do you think?
It's gonna be a tough game. God, I hear temperatures are gonna be around 0.
Yes.
Which is not that big of a deal for 2 cold weather teams, you would think. But I like New England's running game better than I do Buffalo's running game. I don't know. I mean, but the spread is only 4, so it's like, I'm gonna take Buffalo at home for 14. No, give me 12.
12, he says, for Buffalo.
I like the other 2 games better.
I
could see a way where New England just, they get their running game going and they can hold out and keep it close enough. And because it's so cold, Buffalo doesn't jump out to a big enough lead that they can just, But I wouldn't, I mean, it's the kind of game I'd bet the under on, and I wouldn't really be interested in watching.
Interesting. All right.
Oh, you're gonna suck.
Yes, you are right. Weather is going to be around 4 degrees, and then there's wind chill after that. It's going to be a cold game. I think there is another threat that is happening with this game. That is Mr. Josh Allen is also one heck of a good running quarterback. The Big Mac.
Well, he's the Buffalo running game.
He is, he's part of it. I mean, Buffalo's got some other good running backs aside, and when Mr. Allen can't find a way to run, he's going to throw to Stephon. But I think Big Mac with the side of cheese, I don't know if Big Mac is going to be there. I think Belichick's going to be like, don't be like that, fool. Throw the dang ball. Yeah, I know it's cold. So I think that's what's going to happen. Therefore, I am putting max points. Oh, wrong button. On Buffalo.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, yeah, you put max points on Buffalo.
Max points on Buffalo.
Okay. Well, Mac Jones was born in Florida, and then he went to Alabama. So maybe he's not a cold weather guy. I don't know.
We shall see.
I mean, whatever that's worth. I guess
he's
definitely.
Bill Belichick is definitely not going to be telling him to throw the ball when the last time they beat him by rushing it 40 plus times and only throwing the ball twice. Okay,
3 times
or 3 times, yeah, 3. So they're comparing the weather situation to that game already, which was in Buffalo. The New England won. I think Buffalo can squeak it out. But I think because it'll be a low-scoring game, that's why I got to put 12 points on New England, because I think, if anything, Buffalo might win on a last-second field goal and win by 3 or win by 2.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think the spread definitely factors into this one.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent there. All right. Raise our glass one more time to last week's winner, Icehouse. Well done last week. We toast to you. We got two more quick picks, and well, they don't have to be that quick, but for the most part, with Icehouse, we will come back up to you. We're going to talk Icehouse, talk about Philadelphia against TB12 and Zebra Squad.
Well, I don't know anything about this game, so I can't offer much up to you, but
Who are you taking?
I will be going. Man, I gotta do max points on one of these games. I don't know. I like them both. Well, I'll take 14 on Tampa Bay.
14 on Tampa Bay, he goes. I putting my lowest points on Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, you're a cheater, and you suck. Grody?
Maybe he'll be our first viewer.
Yeah.
What are the chances? Come on, man.
Come on, Tom Brady.
Get over here, Brady.
I got 8 points on Philadelphia. They rested a lot of their starters the last week. Where the Bucks, you had Tom Brady tell Bruce Arians during the game, he was like, "Yeah, you're done," and he was like, "You're not taking me out." And then he went and he got Gronk his $1 million bonus and threw a couple more touchdowns against a horrible Panthers team. Yeah, go you, Tom Brady. Yeah, 8.5. It's for Tom Brady, who's down to 2 weapons. He doesn't have Fournette. He's only got Evans.
They did designate Fournette back from IR.
Oh, okay. So he might be back for the game. Ooh, okay. So maybe I might change it. But
there was another guy too. But go on. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Mike Evans is hurt. And obviously he's just got Gronk and him. No Chris.
Oh, they designated. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead. Designated who?
They designated Fournette in the stash.
Ooh.
Gio Bernard back from IR.
Oh, Uncle Gio. All right, Uncle G.
Yeah.
Gio
with the stash.
And I want to say, I think earlier on in this year when Philadelphia played Tampa Bay, I think they kept it pretty close too last time. So I think if Tampa Bay wins, it may be by a touchdown. So I got 8 points on Philadelphia.
8 points on Philadelphia. Commish, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. Fuck Tampa Bay. Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck Gronkowski.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gronkowski said on the sideline in regards to that not getting his not needing that catch for that bonus. He made some bullshit joke. He's like, I don't get that catch. I might have to get a regular job or whatever. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking fuck! Like
more terrible commercials, buddy.
you piece of shit! Like wow! Like just go to hell. And let's see. Tampa Bay did not play Philly this year.
But they did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it this way. No, that's postseason. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, they lost 28-22. I'm sorry. I was looking at Philly's page. And looking for Philly. Well, they wouldn't be one of their own opponents. Yeah, so they played them October 14th. So
who you going for here, Commish?
How many points you say, Joe?
Sorry. Dad's in the hospital.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Is everything okay? Well, no, obviously not.
Yeah. Dad just, you let my mom know they came back from the MRI. They took about 5 vials of blood for blood work, and we're waiting for the results to let us know as soon as he knows. So.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, they think it might just be a kidney stone. My mom texted me about an hour ago about it. Points. Let's see. 8 points. I'm going to go Philly.
8 points on Philly. He goes. Right. Comes down. Last one. I'll start here. Dallas hosting San Fran. Looking at the point total, 60% of people are going with Dallas with 10.4 on the confidence. 40% of people going with San Fran, 8.7 average confidence. Obviously, these two teams have a strong playoff history with each other. 3-point spread. 3-point spread in Dallas's favor, huh? I don't think San Fran's got it. I just don't. Kittle keeps knocking himself out with injuries. The missile is back. Eli Missile. But you've got Scrappy Dacky Doo over on Dallas. Plus you got the soup. Yeah. I'm going to do 12 points on Dallas. Mainly also because they're at home. Yeah. That'll put it there with them. Grody, your thoughts?
Does anybody know when the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a playoff game?
1990 something.
1994. You want to know who they
94?
played?
Wow. Who'd they play?
They played the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh,
I
crap.
got
Nice.
max points on the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, max points. Max points on the Dallas Cowboys.
I am also max points on the Cowboys.
Oh, he's max pointsing on the Cowboys. What about you, Commish?
I also have max points on this game.
If you don't pick the Cowboys, we're still going to override you on the parlay. It's only going to be a 2-team parlay, but it doesn't
Well,
matter.
I mean, it's difficult because I'm at 3 favorites and 2 underdogs, and I think I need another underdog. No one convinced me of any of the other underdogs.
Sorry, I tried with the New England one.
Oh, you know what? I filled out the tiebreaker already. I got Dallas 28, San Francisco 14. I guess I'm going Dallas.
Whoa, max points. 3 max points on.
I guess I have to.
Boss, that means you got to put 3 times the amount down for that parlay.
Well, it still gets us plus 140 for just the 2-pick parlay. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the other reason why I like Dallas too is just the way that their defense has been playing.
Their defense has been wow. Like legitimately a big old wow for Dallas. I feel like Dallas defense owners in fantasy football have just had an absolute fun time at the end of the season for the last 6 weeks or so, whereas they're just getting unbelievably good points. Yeah.
I don't know. A 2-pick parlay just seems so boring. We need to stretch it out here. All right.
Hey. The Peanut put his points somewhere else.
All right. Let's do what are your 14-point teams?
My 14's on the Rams.
Okay, let's see. Mine's on I got Tampa Bay.
My 14 is on Cincinnati.
Okay, so let's say we'll take Cincy, Rams,
Oh my God.
Tampa Bay, and then we need to figure out Joe, what's your 14-pointer on?
Rams.
Okay.
I'm about to share this picture of Andrew Luck in the fantasy football group, guys, and oh my God.
Oh boy.
You got to check it out.
I'm excited for this. I was also excited.
He does not look good.
Oh no.
He does not look good.
I was also simultaneously excited to find out. Does anybody know what the quarterback rating for Carson Wentz was during that Jacksonville game?
Yeah, I think he does, actually. I think he does trap beavers for a living now.
4.
Man's got it down.
Where is this here? Oh, I don't have it yet. Yeah, Carson Wentz, quarterback rating of 4 in that last game. Yeah. I'm not seeing it here. I instead have a picture of Jack Black. Oh, I have a picture of right there. See that, man? That is Jack Black. David Lee, if you're listening to this, trim those sideburns.
No, you're still recording. Never mind.
Dang, hippie. Anyway, well, this will end the recording for this week here. Folks, raise your glasses up to another excellent week of fantasy football. Cheers. See you around next week, folks. See you later.